Hey everyone, happy Saturday. I hope all is well. Just want to do a quick check-in with you. I'm feeling so introspective in this moment. I'm out in nature, of course. Life is weird. Life is so weird, you guys. It kicks our ass. Sometimes our asses have been kicked so frequently and so severely that we're not even in the awareness all the time that our asses have been kicked and are being continually kicked. But it doesn't change it from being actually true. And every once in a while, dude, in those moments of silence, the thoughts come creeping in. Your ass is being kicked right now. And terror comes over. And we go, no. Right? Let me put on another screen. Let me see what's going on social media. Let me figure out what messiness the neighbor has gone into. Let me make some popcorn and enjoy that moment, dude. Because that person's ass kick is on full display. I need to do whatever I need to do to make sure that my messiness is not on display. And so we pretend, dude. And we put on masks. And we assume that if we put on a smile and say everything is fine when we're asked, that the people around us won't know the truth. And that may be. It may be, dude. But not always. I talk to my family now every once in a while. And when I tell them about how unhappy I was, they will quietly admit to me that somewhere, dude, in their soul, somewhere in their conscience, they were like, something is not right. The signs are everywhere, but she's so strong. I'm sure she's fine. She helps me. Whenever we're around together, dude, she's helping me. How could I help her? That doesn't even make sense. And it is scary. It really is scary, dude, to try to figure out, right, when we're that person and we're seeing that there are needs around us, it sometimes feels overwhelming. Like, I do not have the skill. I don't have the training to help a person who is in so much distress. I don't know how to help myself when I'm in so much distress. And, that's the weird thing about life for me. It's not nature. It's people. People are weird to me. Why wouldn't we deal in honesty? Not only with ourselves, but with each other. Like, just, take a moment and imagine a world where people were not afraid to admit their own weaknesses, to admit their own fears. It was nothing to them. It was breathing. They didn't have to worry about being too much or about being judged, dude. It feels like things would be much more transitional. Like, if a person outed themselves and said, oh, I have a rejection wound, right? The people in that person's life could come together and go, oh, interesting. Okay, let's talk about that. Let's get to the root of it, right? It's like, like in a race car, right? They're in a competition. Their tire blows out. They go back to the pit crew. The entire pit crew comes through and they go, oh, okay. And while you're fixing the tire, let me make sure that this is right and that's right. The pressure of this and all that is right. Everybody comes together and goes, okay, let's do this. Okay. And then the person can go on their path. The person that is now back on the path is not thinking, oh, I have a flat tire. I am always going to have a flat tire. There's nothing I can do about it. From now on, I am a flat tire. No, temporary. Those things are not us. They don't have to be. They don't. But it does require us to take an active stance in our own journey. Do you see what I'm saying? If we're not in the awareness of what those things are that need to be worked on, then how can we work on those things? Okay, and if we are not working on those things, then we are bound to feel like I am walking around wounded and I need to pretend that I'm not wounded. I need to pretend that I am just as capable as everybody else is, because I do not want to be a failure in this life. No, I matter too. I just need to pretend that I have the same value as everyone else. And then fear comes in the heart, dude, because we know what we know. We can pretend, right? We can say, no, we're just as valuable as everybody else. The body knows what the fuck it is. The body's like, you can lie to your neighbors. You can lie to your friends and family. You're not going to lie to us. We have a fucking flat tire. And so when you get into the practice of being self-aware, figuring out what the needs are in the self, and then taking care of those needs, it's not so scary. You go, okay, I need to deal with things. I can do it. And, sometimes it's a flat tire, but sometimes it's like a whole engine overhaul. Those are fucking frightful. The work still needs to be done, though. And so it's about taking the first step, dude. First step, call the mechanic, schedule an appointment so that they can look at the engine. Have a conversation with the mechanic, figure out what it's going to cost. Get a game plan for how you're going to be able to take care of that. Do you need to move money around? Do you need whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it needs to be. And then go, okay, let's go. It's going to hurt, but it needs to get done. And sometimes, dude, you have to do, right? You have to do the cost and return on investment. Like, okay, it's going to cost this much money to overhaul and fix this car. Is it time to call it in and move on? Even if I don't want to, for whatever reason, dude, there are so many reasons. But even if you don't want to, I don't want to. Yes, having a new car, there's some fun, right? In that you get to go shopping and you get to imagine what kind of adventures you would go on with this car, or at least that's me, okay? But still, dude, it takes energetic work to be able to go, okay, this season in my life has to come to an end. And I don't know what's going to be on the other side of this. Will I always look back and go, oh, that's the season, that's the one I loved? Maybe, dude, but I guess there's a part of me that feels like if we are constantly learning and constantly growing, then it's just new opportunities for growth. We're not staying stuck in the same old cycles. Always going to be cycles. That's not it. Okay. But you can grow into another level of understanding, another level of existing. You don't have to stay in the same old patterns forever fucking more. You just don't. But it takes effort. That doesn't mean that you need to participate in a triathlon tomorrow. It just means that you need to figure out what your next step is. Dude, figuring out what the next step is, that is a step. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Good job. Check. Done. The important work of today, done. Everything else is just gravy. Tomorrow's work, I don't need to worry about that, dude. Tomorrow's version of me has got that step covered. I don't need to worry about it. It's fine. Anyway, that's all, you guys, If you have found any value in any of the things that I've ever shared with you, dude, it's this one. This is the message that matters. What can I tell you? Anyway, until next time,